All right, so check this out. Let me switch my mics real quick.
All right, you can hear me now. So check this out, right? This is how you have to think when it comes to picking up a team in particular, right? So you like Jax and you like Sector, right? I mean, Takeda, right? So one thing you have to understand that a lot of people don't pay attention to is that when you're at a high level, everyone has something that covers their ass. As far as in like something in particular basically covers their ass. So think of fighting games in Mortal Kombat when it comes to picking your team and cameo as attributes in like Dark Souls. You know those games where you can make your you can like take away some and add to like attributes like dexterity and strength and all these other things, right? Where you might be limited to 30 points, but you have to use those 30 points correctly, where you might put everything into strength and no dexterity. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same principle that applies when you play Mortal Kombat, is that if you're going to be playing with a cameo that does a lot more for you combo extension wise, then you're going to have to be able to cover that for yourself. So for an example, if you're going to be playing with a cameo that's going to be able to combo, then you need to be able to you need to have certain things in particular like shimmying. You need to be able to have good composure, because a lot of times, right, some of these cameos allow us to wake up armor and be safe after, right? So we don't need to think too much about what my opponent's doing. I can mash my armor and then make it safe with my cameo. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to be using Jax is really helpful in certain ways. You got to think about it. He gives you a wave move, right? So like you can do things like this, right? Or you can do, right? So knowing this, you have to think about what is his strength as a character, not just your strength, but his strengths as well. So boom. Then you also have to think about how you want to play. Do you want to play off a shimmying, strike, throw? Do you want to be able to play at a distance? Do you want to stay in the sky more? Do you want to be frustrating your opponent with staggers? Do you want to be whiff punishing your opponent? You see what I'm saying? These things are very important when it comes to picking your cameo. Because at some point, when you get to a certain level, those cameo, like this team, like Takeda Jax, I'm not worried about it. Not gonna lie to you. You play this at a high level, I'm not worried about it. Sorry, buddy. Not gonna lie to you. The only reason being is because, yeah, you're getting probably damaged with your cameo, but there's only a few ways that Takeda can open me up. Takeda is not a 50-50 character. He can be to a certain extent, but not really. Like you can use this move to hit confirm, but he doesn't have a fast overhead. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a mid. This is also a mid. You see what I'm saying? This is also a mid. So now, right, you have to think about, how am I going to open my opponent up? If I don't have 50-50 as a base character, how can I open my opponent up? You have 50-50s, you have strike throw, you have shimmying, auto shimmies, you have spacing, you have zoning. These things are very important to understand when it comes to figuring out how you want to play with your character. So now that you understand, I'm going to assume that you understand that this character is really good at strike throw. He's also good at shimmying you, because this string is amazing. And this is going to be your go-to string. And I'm assuming also that you know what your go-to string is. If you know what your go-to string is, then you need to understand how that go-to string works. Knowing how that go-to string works allows you to understand how to capitalize off of that go-to string. So things like that are very important to understand as well. If you have a game plan behind Jax and it works for you, by all means, keep the team, but you have to learn on what's really important for you as far as in what Jax can apply for you as well. So if you're really good at like micro ducking, if you're really good at OS shimmying, if you're really good at like taking your turn back, applying pressure, making your opponents be able, in lack of better terms, conditioning, then in this sense, you can do a lot more with this team. This team allows you to play in a way where you're granted more damage for applying pressure in a way where you're shimmying and opening your opponent up. So this requires you to understand how to shimmy your opponent, when to shimmy your opponent, and the mind games that you can play off of that. That's really about it. Like, you can do things like this or something like that, right? That everybody else is doing, and you see how your opponent is taking more damage than you. You can do things like this, but like if that's how you want to play, then by all means. But if it's not how you want to play, then I'm not sure exactly what you can do. You can do things like this, maybe. Hold on, you can do that, something like that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Where you can bring him out guaranteed. Hold on. Whatever the combo may be. You see what I'm saying? So like, let's say for an example, I want to create a flow chart. Let's say that I did a combo. Let's do something really simple, right? I don't know. Let me think. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can play off of that, right? I don't know what you guys are doing with this character now. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it simple. Okay, I see what I want to do. All right, so check this out. You see what I'm saying? Like, I could do things like that. And I'm pretty sure you'll come up with something that's a lot better. See how I can just keep abusing this? Or I can even lock him down. I can do like... Oh, that's not what I wanted. See what I'm saying? Like, I can play over that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like I said, you'll find something that's way better than what I'm showing you. I'm giving you examples of what I'm thinking, how I would play at a high level with this team, because I want to play off his ground pound. I want to keep the energy to keep me safe, and plus, if needed, if my opponent does not blow me up for trying to take their turn or armoring, or if they don't have meter, I can even do it off of this. Boom, keep my pressure going, or boom, something like this, throw them off real quick. Certain strings that might have gaps or strings that have a flaws block, you can do things like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that in particular that you can do with your cameo. You can even throw like a kunai on the ground. You can do things like this. You can do that too. You see what I'm saying? Now you got a kunai on the ground. Now you got a combo. You see what I'm saying? Like, these are things that you have to think about when it comes to a team at a high level. Now, if all you want to do is just do combo extension and have fun with your friend, by all means, do that shit. Have fun. You know what I mean? But when you're like, okay, I think I'm ready for pro level, you gotta have pro level shit that's gonna help. But that's all I have for you, bro. That's really about it. All right, I also wanted to show you something really quick. My stream messed up when I was recording and streaming. I guess I messed it up. I don't know how, but anyway, right? This goes along basically what I was just talking about. So I sat in the right when that stream ended, I found something. So I wanted to show you too. For anybody who's playing this team, you can do things like this as well. Hold on. Okay, there it is. And I'm pretty sure you guys will come up with something that's way better than what I'm doing. You do that too. You can get to give with these plays. Whatever it is that you want to do. But yeah, I just found that out. I'm pretty sure you guys probably found this out. You do that as well if you just want to apply pressure. I like the other one better. I like that one better. whatever, right? And then you can go into pressure from there. Anyway, it's your boy JC Biomet. Appreciate you guys watching as always. If you ever need help with anything, I'm always down to help you.